What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Hong once again, and in today's video we will be installing the Front Runner Extreme Pro Slimline 2 roof rack. Now that's a mouthful. I was gonna get this installed a little bit earlier, but it just started pouring rain, so I'm kind of just waiting for the clouds and all that to kind of just blow by, just in case it does another dump, because it was bright and sunny this morning and then it just went dark. So I'm just waiting for it to just blow by, and then I can actually begin installing, because I do have to drill several holes into the roof, and the last thing I want to have is, you know, it start raining and the water leaking into the holes. But I have everything laid out on the table, from all the brackets, and then the rack itself, and then the platform is still in the box, which I will do a little bit later. Just want to get the rack, the backbone installed first. So this is how it is. I just got to put some parts together, and it looks pretty simple at the moment. Just a couple things. Just got to put this bracket together because it actually fits into the roll cage right here on the side here. So one here and one here, and then it actually supports the rack from the top here. So there's several points of where I have to drill, and then it just secures to the top. So yeah, so I got one spot to drill over there, and one more somewhere behind that speaker there. Then just assemble the platform and attach it to the top. All right, so again, here is everything laid out. I am kind of bummed that you know, I paid so much money and the QA is really lackluster, because this came already chipped. I mean, the powder coating was chipped on these brackets, and then all the nuts and bolts came in one bag right there. Wish it came individually packed, so it's easier to go through when I you know, put the things together. You know, which it was a little bit more simplified. You know, each item has its own little packet, and then it'll be easier to put together. So first thing I'm gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do is assemble the bracket here, which is on right here, the roll cage support. So this is pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna build this, put this together, and then put it into the Jeep there.
One eternity later.
Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's the next day. It's a Labor Day weekend, and hope you all have a fantastic long weekend. It is very hot, and I'm gonna trying to get this roof rack complete. As you can see, I have it right here, standing it on its side. I am waiting for another pair of hands to come and help me lift this so I can place it on top over there. But right now I am just getting the wind deflector ready. I already marked the center point right here at 51.25, and I'll just quickly install that. Yeah, this is a tad heavy and it does require 2 people, so pretty straightforward. I just have these pieces to attach. The nuts and bolts are here, this little package, and that's it. I pretty much have to just slide it in, slide the nuts in, and then secure it, because I won't be able to get my fingers underneath here later. If I put this up first, I won't be able to get my hands underneath there, so to tighten it at least. At least it didn't come all chipped up, so that's a good thing. A lot of the other brackets that I've received have been chipped. Right. To 51.25. So the easiest way is for the top ones to secure this in, and then you just slide this on top. Slide it down. Alright, just like that, the wind deflectors are installed. They do come with 2 sets. I don't know if I want to add the second one to the rear. I don't think I need it. So, should be alright just to leave this off. Alright, now I just have to wait for some hands, and I can get this up onto the Jeep. Almost getting there. So my dad will be coming out to help me in a second. He's just finishing up breakfast. I have all my bolts ready, nuts and bolts ready to go. As you can see, there are silver ones. Really not impressed with the QA with Frontrunner at the moment. I'm not sure why I'm missing 5 of these M8 nuts. So I've looked everywhere on my desk, and I'm missing 5. Like I mentioned earlier, the QA on the powder coating and all that was I don't know if I should blame them for it, because you know it was chipped and all that. I'm not sure if that was from shipping or it was just from manufacturing or something, but they did come wrapped. So yeah, so that I will go over that in a little bit later when we have this installed. So everything is ready to go, as you can see. So what happens now is these bolts, they just slide in like this, and they just slide in like that, and then you just screw them onto the top here. You can see one of the holes right here. They just go under there. So it's pretty straightforward, and should be pretty quick. That's pretty much it, and hopefully my dad gets here soon. It is very hot. It is supposed to feel like 40 degrees here today in Ontario. It's really hopefully it's the last heat wave that we'll be getting. So it's gonna last until like at least Thursday. So it's gonna be a hot week to even do anything outdoors. Like, I got so much stuff to do. All right. Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to do a follow-up of the front runner roof rack install that I've done. Now it's been more than a week and a half now, and I've been testing it around, driving over bumps, driving through rain and all that, to ensure that there are no leaks in the 12 holes that I've drilled, and that there's no rowels or anything loose, like no loose screws or missing screws. So everything seems to be intact and good so far, and this is how it looks. It looks pretty cool I should say. This is not the slimmest of the racks out there, but it's pretty slim, and it's only a half rack. And if my needs ever change in the future, I can always, I believe I can upgrade it to a full. Just have to get the proper extensions, which I have to call into Front Runner, and they can provide the parts for a small fee. So only if my needs change. So right now I don't plan on getting a roof tent yet. I'll probably stick around with just rear regular tenting, as if I do get a tent, I won't be able to fit the Jeep in the garage. Right now I just have approximately an inch left of space to actually get the Jeep in with the roof rack, so it's very slim at the moment. So until I decide that I need a rooftop tent, I will just leave it as a half rack for now. But overall, it was the install was relatively easy. You do need two people. First of all, you do need to remove the hardtop to get to to drill two hole. To get to install two extra brackets in the front, because this is the Pro version. So right about here, this is the extra bracket underneath here that you have to drill, and it's hard to actually get your hands in there to tighten any nuts and bolts. So you do have to take it off, take the rooftop off, and then align it with the racking, and then you screw it and tighten it. So it's, yeah, you can't get your hands in there at all. Well, you sort of get your hands in, unless you have really small hands, but I couldn't get it to, I tried it. I tried it once. I thought I could do it by myself, but no, that didn't work out. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. The brackets, just follow instructions. You just build these guys, and then you attach it, and then you just bolt it in through the top here. So if you have a hood liner, I believe this is what it's called, you do need to remove it. I had to remove mine, and then make several notches on the side here. So I don't know if you can see it. I had to notch this out here, and then notch that one as well. So I made it a little bigger on that one, but both sides I had to do that so that it would fit, because I thought about just drilling right through it and then putting the screws in, but the screws are too short, so I had to do that little notch there. So, but it worked out. It worked out fine, and there's no leaks, of course. But yeah, the roof platform was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yeah, you can do it with one person, but you do need two people to actually put it back up there, as you saw in my time lapse. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. My only gripe with the product is the QA. Like you saw earlier, I did find a lot of chips in the powder coating and the brackets itself, like right I don't know if you can see it right here again. I forgot to paint it over again, but that, and then several corners here. This one right here, I don't know if you can see it right here. Pardon my paint job. I didn't have a brush on hand, and I was spray painting it, and then the wind was blowing and all that, so I didn't make it look too good. Same goes for this one, like right in this corner. There's one, and then there's another one in front, I believe. Yeah, right here. This one right here also came chipped. So I don't know. Those parts were actually covered with styrofoam, and it was in the box, so I don't know what happened. Like, the box came fine with the shipping, you know, it wasn't damaged at all, so I don't know if they actually checked it or not. And then, like I showed you earlier, the brackets, those came saran wrap, and it's funny because you do get a little card of who actually, you know, put it together, and I don't know, I guess they missed the ball. The other gripe was the materials packaging, like the bag of nuts and all that. It came all in one big bag. I had to sort it all myself and then figure out what was what, so that was not too fun, though it was not that hard, but I would prefer it in individual bags, and then when you put it together, because everything's referred by numbers in the instructions when you build your bracket, so I'm like going back and forth which is which, what, you know, what bolt is what bolt, you know. So it could have, you know, it could have been a little bit better, the flow. And then I was also missing a bunch of bolts, or sorry, nuts. Yeah, nuts and bolts. Sorry, let me see which ones I was missing. I believe it was the M8 nylon nuts. I was missing 5 of them. I had to go buy 5 more from Home Depot. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can take this one off. No, I can't take it. I can't take it off. But those are silver. You probably saw it in my little clip earlier. I had 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them that were silver. They're not black. So yeah, little things like that. You know, I'm paying so much money for a roof rack already, especially in Canadian dollars. It's a little more than, you know what? It's a lot after duties and all that and taxes. It's a big jump. So, you know, paying that much money, I would prefer, you know, it to be a little bit better, the QA and all that. Overall, in terms of install and ease, it's pretty straightforward. Just need an extra pair of hands, and build it on a day that's not raining. Perfect, you know. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I just have to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for now, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please hit a like and subscribe for future videos. I do have some other stuff coming shortly. I think next week I do have an air compressor and an air tank coming from TJM. So that's an alternative to ARB, another Australian company. So that is coming probably midweek. And then I'm also working on version 4 of this storage unit. As you see, this slider here used to be up here, because now that I have this bracket in the way, because there was a slider here that attached to this bracket down here, well, another bracket, so this took over that spot, and now I had to kind of come up with something. I didn't want to waste this shelf unit here, so yeah, my dad and myself are just kind of working something out, and yeah, should be done soon. I'm just waiting for a couple more sliders. Actually, from Tumble Test, they have a new tilt slide coming that you can actually, you know, it slides out and then tilts. So that's also coming sometime next week. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun just redoing this ever evolving storage unit. So anyways, that's it for now. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, please hit a like, subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.